Kentucky, where I was raised, where the wildlife and mountains call my name. I was born to hunt, I was born to guide, a camouflage on a rifle by my side. Just good old country boys chasing dreams in the Appalachian Mountains, fields and streams. From those white-tailed bucks strutting toms, the bugling elks are on the run. Where those dreams are made, the trophies is our game. The TLC Outfitters is our name. The coyotes run all night. It's music to my ears and in my sights. I've got this hunting fever down in my bones. Glad my daddy taught me everything I know. From those white-tailed bucks strutting toms, the bugling elks are on the run. Where dreams are made, the trophies is our game. The TLC Outfitters is our name. From those white-tailed bucks strutting toms, the bugling elks are on the run. Where dreams are made, the trophies is our game. The TLC Outfitters is our name. The TLC Outfitter is our name.
Hey folks, welcome to a very special show of On Air and Outdoors with TLC Outfitters. As always, my name is Trinity, and we are joined by a very special guest tonight. I guess if Matt was here, he may say not too special, but we're joined by a guy that is about 9,000 miles away in South Africa, and that's our good buddy Justin Tinsley from Tinsley Custom Wildlife. And man, what a great way to start the show with that awesome commercial ending with that great African mount there, man. I guess greetings from the U.S. all the way to South Africa there, big guy.
Yeah, hello, y'all. We're finishing our day up here. Actually, we're like I sprung it on you. You know, I wasn't expecting us to get done this early, but it's already 10:30 at night here. So, good late night to everybody.
Yeah, man, we're just thankful to have you on here, man. We take so much for granted, man, and that place over there is awesome, but it's a little bit different than the amenities we're used to here.
Some of it is, but some of it is, I guess you could say, it's things that a lot of us miss from our younger years. You know, some of the amenities we have is kind of hectic and aggravating. We're here, things are laid back and quiet and calm and relaxed.
Yeah, man. So have y'all had a good trip so far? How long you been over there? Now you've been over there since last week.
We got here on the 12th. We'll be coming back on the 27th.
Yeah, good deal. And already had a bunch of success.
Yeah, yeah, we've done killed the bush buck, two baboons, zebra, clip springer, and this morning I killed something that I've tried for 2 or 3 years now to get, and that's a hyrex. Um, it don't mean much to a lot of people, but to me, the story behind them is what means a lot. Um, as I told you, that's the closest living relative to an elephant, and it weighs 10 pounds, 15 pounds.
Yeah. Now, how hard is this guy to hunt over there?
It's tough. It's the hardest thing is that's why it's been so difficult. They live up in the rocks and the boulders. If you don't connect with one and put him to sleep right away, if he's got 3 foot, he's gonna find a hole or crack to go into. So it's tough.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that, man. And here's another little guy. We done a show from over there the last time when you and of course Christy's over there with you now, and then Jill and Matt went with you. We done a show from over there, and then we showcased a lot of their stuff. But a lot of times, people think about the bigs of Africa. You think about dangerous game, and you think about plains game, and the big horned animals, but there's a lot of things that are kind of small, and you don't really think about when you think about Africa, that they're pretty priceless.
Yeah, yeah. The clip springer is a clip springer is probably one of the more prized smaller, what they call the tiny tin. Um, Clip springers are very hard to to get themselves, just due to the terrain they live in. They're hard to see. Blink of your eye, they're bounce down off of a rock and they're gone. So but they're a unique animal.
Yeah. And if you can't tell, we are operating on a delay. I think Justin and I are figured up it's about 5 to 7 seconds. So you're going to hear about between the time we talk, you're going to hear a little bit of a delay. But keep in mind, he is in South Africa, about 9,000 miles away. Our connectivity may be just a tad bit better than his, but we're just thankful to have him on here. If you're just joining us, we are joined by Justin Tinsley, owner of Tinsley Custom Wildlife. You hear us talk about him week in and week out. You see him popped up. Him and his better half, Miss Christie, are in South Africa, boots on the ground. We talk to you all the time about it. If you're looking for a South African safari, the look is over. This is real people with real experiences, cutting all the nonsense out for you. And it's a really good trip. And I always tell everybody, Justin, if it's got Matt Woolwine's seal of approval, if it gets 2 thumbs up for him, it's got to be something extraordinary.
Well, the food is what give Matt the second thumbs up, because Matt loves to eat. So that's why he had a thumbs up, but when he got to all this food he ate the last time, he gave it the second thumbs up.
That's right. That's right. Now, what is Tyler Smith says sounds like a good trip, Justin.
Yeah, it's a very good trip. Very it's a trip, even if it's for you and a buddy, you, a wife. We tell a lot of people, even to the point of honeymoons, newlyweds. Um, this is a trip that you'll never forget. And it's not all just about the hunting; it's the scenery. There's so many other things to do here. It's really like I said, it's for a lot of people besides just hunters.
Yep. Now, what's on the agenda for the rest of the trip? What can we see? And we're going to be showcasing this. I've not posted anything. I know you've been doing some Instagram stuff. We're getting ready to make some posts after this. I just wanted to get this show in, and we're very thankful for you taking time out. I want everybody to realize it's a 6 hour time difference there, so it's a 4:43 here, which means it's 10:43 there. Correct me if I'm wrong, Justin, but
Yeah.
we appreciate Justin
Yeah.
coming on and being with us. So we're going to be posting more of what's going on from South Africa. And I'm telling you, folks, Justin is the North American rep for our South African safaris. We've got a fantastic PH on the ground over there and owner of the South African safaris. That's Cobus Van Vuren. And that place over there is so special, man. I can't wait to get boots on the ground over there. But what is left on your agenda while you're there?
Yeah. um, well, I'll just I'm gonna show you the list that's left. So we still got a lot to we still got a lot. This is not all what we're gonna do, but it's animals that we are, it's things that we are wanting to do if possible, if it presents itself.
What all's on there now? We can't see that real good. What you got on there?
Well, we still got a red hartebeest left. We got warthog left. We got another zebra left. We still got four baboons left. Black impala, which is what we no black and warthog we're going after tomorrow. Um, we got black impala. We still got a couple monkeys. We're going to do some night hunt for the steenbuck and diker. Um, our night hunt that we just got done with, that's one of those things that you have a list of about five animals, and you may get one or two, but very seldom, do you get them all unless that's all you do. But we got the genet, civet cat, honey badger, and bush pig for the night hunts. And then, of course, every trip I always pick out. I like collecting, just like we do with our deer. I like doing um, large and unique impalas. So, that's still on the list. And then, of course, we got the springbuck that we are going to be doing this time, too.
Good deal, man. Good deal. And listen, there is a whole host of animals. You didn't even, I mean, it's not even the tip of the iceberg, man, as to what's there and what's available. I mean, from the bigs, you think about the dangerous game, right on down to, I mean, you've even got a waterfowl adventure over there, fishing. There's so many things that we have to offer right there at Van Buren Safaris.
Yeah, this actually the waterfowl is being added this upcoming year. We sit and listen and watch the Egyptian geese go up and down the river every day here. Um, I think it's going to be something really neat for guys who like to waterfowl hunt. And most guys don't want to spend 7 days just waterfowl hunting. So this gives them an opportunity to waterfowl hunt plus do some of their safaris hunting as well.
Yeah, good deal. Now, when we talk about African safari, you've already touched base on it just a little bit. I mean, what is from Christy's standpoint? I know she's probably close by, but what is her favorite part of the trip when it comes to, I mean, she's a hunter too, but let's say that you got the guy that's hunting and maybe the gal that doesn't hunt but may want to go along. Does it have something for everybody?
Well, Christy hunts some, but like last year and this year, she's not hunting, but she still goes with me. One of her favorite things is, and it's probably mine too, is just sitting in the back of the truck, riding the countryside. You can drive you get on some of these concessions, you can see two or three, 400 animals in a day. Um, for example, the other night when I got my zebra, there was where the zebra we got it at was a herd of giraffe. So you see things that you just don't see um, unless we go to the zoo, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And you're seeing them all in their natural habitat there. It's not like, if you go to the zoo, I mean, they're actually out in their natural habitat where they're supposed to be. You're
Yeah,
essentially hunting fire chase, and it's pretty neat.
they're they're breeding herds. They're self-sustaining herds is
Yeah.
what it boils down to.
Yeah. Now the accommodations there are second to none. I mean, you've got accommodations, and we showcased some of that last time that you all were there. But those accommodations, I mean, you're treated like royalty there.
You eat way more than you want to.
What's been some meals
You
you've
know,
had
you
so
know
far?
how well let's just put it this way. You remember how your grandmother always, as soon as you walked in the door, she asked you what you wanted to eat, and
Yep.
then about 5 minutes later, she'd ask you what you wanted to eat again,
Yep.
and eventually you just went on. You went on and ate. Well, here they really pride. They take a lot of pride in taking care of what you want, what you may need, and even some things you don't even know you need. Um, uh, Cobus is an excellent cook himself. His girlfriend Irene, she loves cooking. She could probably be a paid chef if she wanted to, but she has another job as well. But she loves cooking, and I mean, and when it comes in, some of it looks like art when it's laid in front of you.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Now, when you go there, you're picked up from the airport, and I mean, when you hit the ground, they're catering to you the whole time. And I would venture to say you're probably the only one in camp. Am I correct?
Yes, that's what Cobus loves more than anything is keeping it small and quaint, so that you are the main attraction. You're the attention, and his focus is making sure that your time is what he wants it to be. And not we see it a lot with a lot of outfitters that run a lot of numbers through and stuff, and um, it's more, I guess, personal.
Quality over quantity.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, hell, look at it.
Now,
He's putting up with me for 17 days.
I mean, Matt would venture to say that's a feat in itself. That's a booner experience in itself.
Yeah, well, I won't say nothing on that comment.
Now, um, you know, to me, and we're talking about, while you're there, Jill Roberts said, or Jill Woolwine says, Justin, I'm calling you at 3 a.m. That's quite the funny story.
That was my goof up. I was still on American time on that deal, I guess. No, I was on African time and forgot about the American times. What I did.
Hey, Captain Justin Diamond of Florida Bowfishing Adventures, man. We've been keeping up with you, man. Good, great job down there in Florida. Can't wait to get down there and see y'all, man. Keep up the good work. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us. Another guy that loves South Africa as well, Captain Justin Diamond. If you are making Florida part of your summer this year, you need to give Florida Bowfishing Adventures Captain Justin Diamond a call, and you need to make a trip. I don't care where you're at in Florida. You need to make a trip down to Crystal River You need to get on this state of the art boat. This boat is phenomenal, man. I can't even tell you all the bells and whistles on it. But you talk about another 5-star adventure with Florida Bowfishing Adventures and Captain Justin Diamond, man. Can't wait to get back down there and go out on the Gulf doing some great bow fishing. Another grand place. We're talking about South Africa and seeing all these animals. You go right here with this guy, you can't imagine the fish that you're going to get to see and shoot at. I mean, you're going to wear blisters on your finger. Just another great adventure that TLC's glad to be part of. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it, man. Now, the thing that I want everybody to understand, booking an African trip or any kind of adventure. I mean, heck, man, people booking hunts with us, these elk hunts. We've got the proof in the pudding over the years. We've got the pictures, we've got the experiences, we've got the references. You hear these horror stories all the time about the amount of money and the runaround and the hidden cost and all that. I mean, we cut all of that out. And thanks to you, Christy, thanks to Matt and Jill, we've got boots on the ground experience. And it takes all the hassle and nonsense out of this type of hunt. And not only that, there's much bigger safaris. There's much bigger places to go to, but it's not on the scale that Cobus does. And what makes Cobus, like you said, so good, I mean, you're the star attraction when you go. You go to other places, you got to put up with this, you got to put up with that, other people. When you go, it's all about you. It's all about quality. And that's the reason when you go out, Matt said the opportunity there for a hunter is nothing like he's ever seen in his life. And he's been on a lot of different hunts, a lot of different places. And that's sometimes what people don't realize. Cutting the nonsense out, cutting the anxiety out. Man, yeah, it says this amount, but it's going to be inflated so much more. We take all that out thanks to you all.
I talked to a lady last year who came to South Africa. Um, it was her and a few other, there was like a small group of them. Um, there was 3 or 4 other groups in camp at the same time, and their entire safari was they would put 4 or 5 people to a safari vehicle, and all they did all day long was just ride around and shot from the truck.
Yeah.
That's all they did. Um, both, um, well, for example, the bush buck. The best time for bush buck is early morning, late evenings along your river. It took us 2 days to spot and stalk and get that bush buck. Clip Springer took a day and a half. Um, this is true hunting, and like I said, it's not what you'll find. Some places are like this as well. Not all of them. Not Cobus is the only one like this, but there's some that are very commercialized, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I want everybody to realize, man, is you know, how much of an experience. It's so much more than hunting and killing, harvesting. I'm going through and getting some pictures. This is from your all's last trip there. I mean, that's the sunrise from the camp right there.
Yeah.
That you're getting to see, and there's so much to it, that you don't think about. And Matt, talks about, and I go back to what Matt says because he's such a, I mean, if you don't know Matt by now, he's a pretty good critic, but he looks at things from a standpoint of quality. I mean, look at that right there, man. That's something like you see on TV. That's one of the camp chalets right there. Let's see what else I've got. Talking about the river, right here is Crocodile River. As soon as it loads, and I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful, lot of beauty. beautiful places on that river.
Yeah. Want to talk about some giraffes? It's also a sightseeing tour, and there's other things to do there. You all were going to do a tour last time. I don't think you got to do it, but you're all going to go to another place and actually take a day and do a tour of some different stuff as well. But I mean, you look at this. I don't know if Matt or Jill took this picture, but I mean, that's something you see on National Geographic.
Yep. We're taking one day. We're going to go to one of the state parks. And basically, we'll be able to see some other. The only thing we'll be able to see there we don't see here will maybe be some of your big five, your rhino, some things like that, your elephant. But those state parks are are well visited by a lot of people every year.
Yeah. And I'm just showing some of these pictures. Like I said, these are pictures from last time. Talking about, man, that good food. Here's a true Van Buren dinner right here. I mean, I think y'all had Hartebeest, red Hartebeest breakfast. One time, I forget what this is. Like I said, this is from last time y'all there. I mean, look at the presentation on that.
Mm-hmm. It's every day.
Yeah. So I guess at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell everybody is that if this is something that's on your bucket list, don't think you have to do it all in one big swoop. You have the opportunity to hook up with us, and you have the opportunity. These are kudu steaks. You have the opportunity to hook up with us and to be able to plan this out. You don't have to come up with all this funding and do all these steps in just a matter of a couple of months or so. I mean, you can plan as far as 2 or 3 years out for this. So if this is
I
something that's
tell
on your bucket
everybody,
list,
I tell everybody though that you can actually, from the time you book your hunt until your taxidermy is done, can be stretched out over 5 year period. You can wait 3 years after booking before you go, and then from then on, it's waiting on things to come back or this, that, and other. And it you break it down over a 4 or 5 year period. 15, $20,000 is not much per year when you're breaking it down over that long of a period.
yeah. So there's a lot of different options. I just hope everybody will at least give us the opportunity to talk to you about it. I mean, how many trips does this make you now?
This is 4 or 5 for us now, and we've already put in the books for 2 weeks next June as well.
Yeah.
And I guess one of those weeks is going to be with you.
Fingers crossed, brother. Fingers crossed. That's right. I can't get off here. I can't get off here without showing Jill and her kudu, man. I mean that she's so
Yeah.
proud, and she has this. Y'all got these animals back, and Jill said, and her,
Yep.
don't forget her, and they got these animals back, and man, I mean they're awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll actually, when I get back, we'll be starting on their stuff and some of the other clients when I get back.
Yeah, good deal, man. I know you're tired, man. I could sit here all night and show this stuff and everything. I mean, what have you got for the people? I mean, you're there, I mean, by no means, and I know what people are out there sitting and thinking. Now, this is one myth I want to knock in the head right now. People are sitting there right now thinking, oh, he's the real, he don't have anything invested in this. Well, little do they know, jokes on them. I mean, Justin and Christy's making their way, paying their way too, investing into these trips, and it ain't like, hey, come over here, whatever. So, you're spending your hard-earned money on this. What would you have to tell people, in closing? What would you have to say to them about this trip? Maybe to, give them some last-minute advice or tips.
Well, you know the old saying, none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. And that's don't put off something that you really think you would really want to enjoy or try doing. I tell you, once you do it once, you'll be looking at doing it again.
Yeah,
And if you keep putting it off, you could wait too late.
that's right. That's right, man. Well, man, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. I mean, I know y'all are over there to relax and everything, but I think it's pretty important just to show people, boots on the ground over there. Hey, we talk about this week in and week out and all the time. I mean, we're not just, blowing smoke their way. This is actual stuff that we are doing.
Well, the what we I tell a lot of people though is the fact that with me and Cobus and what we do together, that helps secure the people's animals. You've always people I've heard from many of people they didn't get their same animals back or yada yada yada. There's a lot of stories out there. Um, Me and Cobus keep it to where everybody's held accountable, and that just helps the client feel more at ease that their trophies are being took care of.
Yep. Yep. And I think that you can talk to Jill, Matt, they're very happy, and there's a whole line of people that have been over there and just tickled to death with everything that they've got back and the quality of everything from start to finish. So pretty exciting times, man. I can't wait to see what the rest of the trip has to offer for you all, and can't wait to see all the pictures and videos.
Yeah, well, we're keeping a we're keeping a library going of it right now, so share it with you when we get back on a lot of our short video clips, stuff like that we're doing.
Yeah, good deal. Good deal. Well, brother, thank you so much. Keep up the good work. Tell Miss Christy we said hey, and look forward to see what's to come.
She's done gone. She's done gone to bed.
Oh, yeah, it's 11:06 over there. So yeah, it's a little bit past y'all's bedtime.
Yeah,
Yeah. All
it
right,
is
man.
that.
Yeah. Hang in there,
All
guy. Good
right,
luck. Tell Cobus we said howdy, and see him soon.
all right, bud. We'll talk to you
All right.
later.
Yep. Folks, that's
Bye.
it for this episode. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be having another one later on. So we appreciate you tuning in to a very special show of On Air and Outdoors. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a good one.
Eastern Kentucky, where I was raised, where the wildlife and mountains call my name. I was born to hunt, I was born to guide, a camouflage on a rifle by my side. Just good old country boys chasing dreams in the Appalachian Mountains, filled with trees. From those white-tailed bucks strutting toms, the bugling elks that are on the run. Where those dreams are made, the trophies is our game. The TLC Outfitters is our